Hey guys, it's me Noah, this is CabbageTalks, and I'm so excited to be doing these videos again. Let's go! Season 1, Episode 13. Wheezin Ed. Sorry, Das Subway, Wheezin Ed. Yes. So Das Subway, I'm gonna first start out with talking about that. Das Subway, amazing episode. I remember this one very well. I remember the song, all that. Okay, so, you basically got the kids. It's Arnold, Gerald, Phoebe, Helga, and Harold. And they went to see a movie. Wasn't very good. They didn't like it. But it was way too long, and so long, in fact, that they well, they missed the city bus. The sun's gone down, and they have to take the subway because that's the only option. So they go and take the subway, and this is a small thing that I didn't notice at first when watching this episode, but I did notice this particular time is he calls his grandma, like Arnold calls his grandma really brief, it's a really brief shot. He just calls his grandma and says, "Yeah, we're taking the F train. Yeah, be home in 30 minutes. Bye." It's really quick, but it's good that they put that in there for consistency and stuff, because some shows wouldn't put that in there, and it would just be like, oh, like, but then how would she know what train? How would she know what train they were on? All that. So it's good that they put that in there. I didn't notice it until this time watching it, because it's a very brief shot. But yeah, they get on the subway, and it a mouse. No, that is a rat. Starts chewing on one of the wires on the top, so the train stops. People start freaking out. It just gets worse and worse and worse, and a little bit more tense. Helga's crying. Phoebe's kind of just like, Gerald's kind of shaking in the corner. Harold is, I don't know what Harold is. Well, Harold is eating. He's eating. It's everyone's freaking out. My favorite part is the conductor and how he just increasing, like his mental state just gets worse and worse and worse over time. It's hilarious to me. Like he's just like, he turns on the intercom at one point. Excuse me, he says something like, "I'm currently in the fetal position, rocking back and forth. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this. I've thought about it a lot, and I just don't see how. I just don't see how." Like he's freaking out. It's hilarious. It's hysterical. I love that. But Arnold's kind of just like, "Wait, guys, we just calm down and try to get through this together." But eventually, freaking grandma, man. Pookie is freaking, she's such a badass. I love it. I love it because Grandpa is like kind of more like, he has his quirks, but he's more the typical like grandfather. And then Pookie's oh my god, she's just completely atypical, like way out left field, like it's crazy. Because when she first sees she sees on the TV, she's meditating, of course, and she sees on the TV, like, this person is built and the F train is, stalled or whatever, and it's stuck and there's 12 passengers. She's like, "I'm the only ex-cop in this city crazy enough to do this," or something. And I'm just like, oh my god, so good. And she goes in, and when you see her go into the room or the closet or whatever she goes into to change her clothes, right before she opens the door, you hear a shotgun pump. I'm pretty sure they put in a shotgun pump, which is freaking hysterical. She leaves, so she ends up sneaking over there, and she gets around the police, being their sneaky self, manages to, find the train where it stopped, and manages to put the wires back together. It gets going again, and but right before that happens, the one of the passengers was an old man. There was an old man, a woman, and her psychiatrist, a hobo, like a homeless guy, and there was another man and a woman. And the old blind man, he has a dog. And his dog is looking kind of sick, and it turns out it's pregnant. So they have a bunch of puppies and stuff. From right when they're like, "Oh my goodness, puppies!" The train starts back up again, and they start going, and they all hold hands and start singing. It's great. It's great, and I love this episode. Yeah, my favorite part was probably the conductor that was freaking out. Oh man, hysterical. And him and Grandma. Oh my god, I just love her lines. All of her lines are so freaking hilarious. Yeah, she must watch a lot of cop movies, or she was a cop. I would not deny that if someone told me. She could, yeah. Great episode. Yeah, Wheezin Ed, man. This episode was so, the basic premise is the kids go to this island. I already forgot the name of the island. They go to Elk Island. They go to Elk Island, which is like in the middle of like the river, lake, river. It's a river. It's like in the middle. It's a small island in the middle of the river, and it has all these caves and stuff. And there's this legend of Wheezin Ed. Of course, Gerald tells the tale. Love it. So they go there. They found these guys, these two criminals, counterfeit penny counterfeiting operation. It's all, there's just like piles and piles, but they think it's the treasure at first. Until the guys show up and they chase them out, and they all run out and the guys get apprehended. That's what happened in this episode, and honestly, it's a great episode. So many elements of the show that I like are in this episode are present here. Like Sid, he's hilarious in this. Sid's just hysterical in this. Like when the guys show up, the two counterfeiters show up, and Sid just looks up.
It's Wheezin Ed and some other guy.
It's great. And Rhonda in this, she just really doesn't like Sid in this. It's great. It's just a great episode. And Helga in this is obviously she's hilarious with her. She really hates him and stuff, and she says all this hurtful stuff, and then she feels really bad about it, and then she's about to go back on it, but then it's like, no. It's just great. This is a great episode. I don't have too much to say on it. It's the little moment between Gerald and Phoebe, that was nice. That was really funny. And I love the banter between the two counterfeiters. At one point, one of the guys is like, "Oh, why don't we start counterfeiting? It's costing a lot of money. Maybe we should do dimes or something." And the guy's like, "Oh, dimes? Oh, big shot? Oh, next you're gonna say we're gonna start counterfeiting quarters." Yeah, this was a great episode overall. This is it's barrel of laughs if you want. It's a great episode. And I don't have much else to say. This has been Noah. This has been Cabbage Talks. I really enjoyed both of these episodes. They both have they're both very funny, and I just love seeing the kids getting into different antics and stuff, and it's great. See you guys very soon for the next episode of Arnold. Bye.